Alright, well. Fragments is behind us. Let's continue on. Oh, whoops, high speed mode. Didn't mean to press L2. Now we're like in the real chapter 5, I guess. Gralsritter's Merkabah. We'll take care of the ions for our part, just as planned. You guys be careful out there. Same to you, Heretic Hunter. Oh, pardon me, Thousand Hand Guardian. It may not be your title anymore, but that doesn't mean you can't live up to it every now and then. I guess not. I gather you derived your new title from the legendary Thousand Arms herself, Rufina Argent. It's very fitting, Father Kevin. Thanks. Sounds like a long story. Yeah, you had to have played Sky Free. Hey Lord, the going's about to get tough, so hang in there, okay? Crossbow being in a tough spot it is, I wouldn't count on any outside help swooping in to save the day. If I have one piece of advice, it's this: don't forget the bonds you made along the way, you'll need them. The bonds I've made. Understood, I'll keep that in mind. What is this, Persona? May Adios watch over you, Lord. And give Ellie my regards when you come to her aid. Right, I'll make sure I do that. What's going on? I've activated the optical camouflage. Keep in mind, the effect itself is not infallible. Our top speed has also been reduced as a drawback. In short, if we tried to fly into restricted airspace at this speed, the ion geared toward mobility would catch us in no time. We wouldn't stand a chance in a direct confrontation. That's why we're gonna have Merkabah Unit 5 play decoy. So what you're saying is, they'll give us the opening we need to infiltrate? Show us what the Gral's protectors can do? Or the Grail, I think. Like the Grail Sphere. Oh, it's Ellie's gear from Xenogears. I think it's called the Vierge. Been too long. Bomb. Finale. So soon? I mean, it's not so soon, but I was expecting like another chapter or two before, like after the whole Croy stuff, I was expecting like another chapter or two and then finale. I was gonna say, you know, like it does feel like we're getting to the end of the game, but I didn't think it was like now, you know? It's like a little sooner than I expected. Alright then, we're in the end game. We managed to slip through, but from the looks of it, the land of Crossbow is already integrated with the Septarian. If we're not careful, the ions will come after us again. So there's a limit to how much we can rely on the airship. Correct? Were we to land, the size of the craft would readily betray our presence to the network of Pleuromagrass. Exactly, so getting us on the ground is going to be a hassle. To combat that, I plan to use a blind spot outside the Septium Veins reaches. A blind spot? By nature, the Septium Veins' influence is large enough to span the breadth of the land. However, even among the streams of Septium Veins, there yet exist small regions free of their purview. I think I get it. So if we land in one of those gaps, we won't be noticed. That's about the size of it. As it so happens, the point we're at now is exactly the kind of spot we've been looking for. Sandbar on Ursula Road. It's the same area where that cryptid appeared. So how'd you figure out that was a safe zone so quickly? A boss and I already scouted it beforehand, obviously. Once things in Crossbow went south, we set up a little parlor trick and made our escape. So that's where you were. How very thorough of you. To be fair, this is the only place like it we know of so far. In the future, we'll have to find other blind spots where we can land. Now then, what's the plan? There's no way for us to get into the city, what with the barrier around it. I know that. Still, I think it would be best to get on our feet Get our feet on the ground now. I want to get a feel for what's going on here with my own eyes. We can also use the opportunity to check out the situation in St. Ursula. Fair enough. And shall we descend? What troubles you? I know it's a little late to ask, but why exactly are you going out of Greer to help us, Zeit? There's a little something I heard about the dragon that appeared during the Libero incident. Basically, you holy beasts are allowed to interfere with the fates of the Septarians, right? Just so. That's a provision of the covenant we have made. However, as the Septarian and Mirage has long since been gone, my duty has already come to an end. With those shackles removed, I am permitted to act more freely. Lending a modicum of help to the children of man should be within my bounds. So that's how it is. Is that why you helped us during the Warhound case back then? You assumed correctly. I cannot give you indefinite support, but I can grant you my aid for the time being. You may simply consider this a part of my role as a police dog, if that so pleases you. Sure, we're glad to have you aboard. That's right, 3 of us are gonna have to make do on our own for now. When you're ready to disembark, just let a boss know, he'll take us down. Merkaba also has facilities at your disposal. Feel free to bother the crew for new equipment or supplies. Got it, thanks. We probably should look at that before we're going down. Wazy and Zeit have joined the party. Yo, Akashic Arm, new S-Craft. Zeit's a party member? Zeit has temporarily joined, that makes sense. As he doesn't have an Enigma 2, you can't customize his quartz. He does, however, have access to high-level art. Ooh. Be aware that Zeit also doesn't have an S-Craft. Fair enough. You'll only be able to control Loibal and the Merkaba. Alright, cool. Well, let me set up my quartz again. We don't have Noel anymore, so giving you Aegis would be a solid idea, mostly for the space. I'm gonna take this out for cast. But I think it's like... What was it? I wanted to put something here. Last Disaster. What the heck is Last Disaster? It's a lot of points, though. There's another thing I wanted to put on you. Oh, it was Ingenuity, but also we can't anymore, so we have to put a level 1. I'll put like HP. We don't have a healer now, so having Wazy heal would be nice. This Last Disaster thing sounds awesome. Lloyd, easy. Defense, you don't have any level 2 slots, so we just kind of put whatever. Attack 2. Sword Breaker. Impede 2. Oh, we need to look at this too. They took like everything off, huh? Well, not with Wazy, but with Lloyd. Oh, what was the accessory I really liked? Yeah, I'll go CP up. You know what? I'm fine with losing defense for CP up. Just more CP gains. And also, like, take out Think or something. I don't know. You got buy equipment. Pentagon. This is better for Lloyd. Although, I think before I do this... Well, no, I'll buy this for Lloyd. We only have Lloyd right now. So, I mean, we don't need to buy weapons for everyone. I really want to look at my Sepith. Yeah, my Sepith we have a lot of. I want to see if I can, like, look for an Ordnance store. Don't really think I want to mess with any of this right now. Maybe, like, 2 of these. Something. Alright, where's the Orban spot? Hey, we're in finale though. We're coming to the end game. I'm sure finale is gonna be like pretty long, like it is in most Trails games, and the final dungeons are always kind of long. But you know, we're close. If we're in finale, we're really close. Unless they pull a Cold Steel 2 and there's like stuff after the finale, because Cold Steel 2 did that. It's a good thing we found that gap between the Septium Veins influence and the Ursula Road before things went downhill. But from now on, we'll have to manually detect other blind spots around the state if we want to land elsewhere. Merkaba is short-handed as it is, so we're not exactly in an inviolable position. That much is clear. All we can do is take this one step at a time. Finding our comrades, bringing Kia back, even in the most optimistic circumstances, I know it's not going to be easy. That it won't, so for now, we'll just have to do things the hard way. Here's the Orban spot. I want to see if I can get Cast for Cast 2. We can afford Cast 2. We can also afford... We can't afford EP Cut 3. We grab cast 2, I think. Because we'll be able to build up space again, no problem. And then I just put it right here. It's a 1 slot, which is interesting. I think I also want to see if I can upgrade a slot with Lloyd. Or maybe get this last slot with Wazy. Now, Wazy already has like level 2 slots. We should really focus on Lloyd. Or open this one finally. Open that one and then maybe upgrade this one. Yeah. This is good. Slap an attack 3 there or something. And then here, I don't know what we're gonna put. Maybe just action. Or move. We could put move to give Lloyd some more move. Why not? Alright. We got cast 2 finally. Now we just need to save a little bit more for Epika 3, which we're close. We just need a bit more space is the main thing. Hey, boss. Well, have you figured out your next course of action? We decided that we're going to land here for now. I have to say, though, you and Wazy being in the Gralsritter was a heck of a surprise. It was for the sake of deceiving Archbishop Aralda. He is a distractor of ours due to an inter-congregational conflict. Simply put, the thought process was that no one would expect the Dominion to pose as the head of a street gang. And I guess it worked. Though, come to think of it, you guys did name your group the Testaments, not to mention all the crusades you went on. I suppose we did. I thought we would be less conspicuous if we were intentionally a crude imitation. I can't deny that. You doubled down so hard on your shtick, no one would ever have guessed it was authentic. Anyway, we're good to land whenever. Yeah, the spot we're aiming for has already been pinpointed. You need only say the word. Land. Understood. Confirm your destination. Sandbar is my only option. I take it the others are going to keep monitoring the situation from above. That's the plan. They're more likely to be discovered if they stay at ground level. Now then. In the name of she who dwells above, do I hold this consecrated septium? Oh, it's just like what Sister Marble did. I see. You're employing the Gral's thaumaturgy for this. Earth's amber glow, space's golden glow. By your congruent natures, form anew a sanctuary to protect this chariot from ever watchful eyes. Probably lets me go back to the Merkaba or something. What is this? A warp circle capable of stabilizing the gap between the septium veins influence. It's also invisible to anyone who hasn't been aboard the Merkaba. Impressive, no? In any case, it should last us for the time being. I'm speechless. I guess it's finally dawning on me that you really are one of the church's knights. After working with you for so long, it's been tough to actually picture you that way. I'm still the cool, calm, and collected playboy you've always known, Lloyd. But never mind that. What's our next move? Should we try heading to St. Ursula? I'd like to confirm the situation while we're in the area. It also wouldn't hurt to at least scout out the path to our Crossbow City to see what it's like. I'm fine with that as well. Be aware that the cryptids have begun to appear on the highways due to plural grass. It'd be wise to tread carefully. Duly noted. So let's be off. Warp circles will return you to the Merkaba. Speak to a boss and select destination. Yada yada. Alright, cool. Man, we're in finale then. I wasn't expecting it this soon. I thought we would. I expected this game to have like 6 or 7 chapters. Especially because the second games are, well, Cold Steel, I feel like the games are more or less the same length. I feel like the second games are always bigger than the first ones. Like Trails in the Sky 2, longer than Trails in the Sky 1. Cold Steel 2? Cold Steel 2 is probably like on par or slightly longer than Cold Steel 1, but mostly because of the epilogue stuff. Like I feel like Cold Steel 1 and 2 are on par with each other. Granted, if the epilogue is like as long as other Trails epilogues, this game would be on par with Zero's length or longer. Because we're like 35 hours in. We'll just have to see. Even still, if we can get this game done in March, that'd be really nice. I've Trails to Azure in the books in March, and then like start some other stuff, because I do have other games I want to play. Probably time. It's like basically, to me, like mentally, I played Zero and then I played this game back to back after. It's like, it's time for me to take a Trails break, definitely. So I really, hopefully we can get this game done in March. I mean, I imagine we'd get it done at the worst early April. But even then, I think March is a good assumption for when this playthrough will be done. Alright, well. I guess I can't kill you for Sepith. We are going to be starting something new next week regardless, because I'm only playing 2 games right now, and I wanted to let Rebirth have some spotlight, and Rebirth is fantastic. It's still going to get a lot of spotlight, but I do need to start something new, because I can't just do Rebirth in Azure. I gotta find something else to start. Need more variety. Also, mostly because of the reason that we don't have any new games coming out for quite a while, so it's a good time to, I think. Yo, 7 shot? I like saw that with the corner of my eye. But yeah, hopefully, since, ooh, Shining Palm. Hopefully we can have this game done like in March. So by the time I start that new game, hopefully Azure will be close to done by then. Level 59, huh? You guys are really low level, but probably worth my time. I'm so lucky I get a crit here. It's because of the ambush. Yo, that is sick. What the heck? I love that. How dare you live? Who do you think you are? Yeah, you're gonna hit me? Oh, you're not gonna hit me. Lloyd needs more... Because I can't use items, that sucks. I guess it makes sense, but it still sucks. Oh, CP Slurp. 1 is staying. This guy. I got 1 Shining Palm, which I'll gladly accept. Anyway, yeah. Today's Monday. Yeah, not this week. The next week, though, I don't know when, but next week, sometime next week, maybe towards the middle of the week, we'll start something new. I'm trying to think. Streaming Azure on Friday and then Sunday, right? So I'll have 2 more streams. Maybe 3. 2 to 3 streams before I start that game. And by then, I should be, like, really close to being done with the game. If we are in finale, especially. So, that should work out nicely. Oh, thanks for the crit. Really appreciated. Avalon Gate. Absolutely. Oh, you have Last Disaster. It's a line move. We have that with Wazy now, which is really good. So Wazy has healing if we need to heal Lloyd, which is really good. Tira is enough, honestly. We just need someone to heal. Ikuyo. I know this isn't your weakness. Well, no, actually, Golden Halo first, because that lowers ADF and defense, and that'll make this better. No. Alright, well, you fainted, Wazy. It's a good thing Lloyd's here. I've seen this art. Yin had this art when we were playing with Yin. Good 4600. Rip my Golden Halo. But I can fix that. Press C. We want that reduction. This thing is bulky. You're gonna spam Avalon Gate, probably, for most of this fight. Because that's where most of our damage is coming from.